Hey, this is Kenny's Audiophile Record Reviews. Thank you very much for viewing my video. As always, please like and subscribe. I sincerely appreciate that. I'll also hit that thumbs up button. That'll help my channel out. The purpose of this video is to show you my current digital setup, the audio components in my system, my DACS, my SACD player, my high-res player, and also how I set them up, how I connect them. I'm going to show how they are connected in my system. This video is not meant to be a review of those components or show how to use those components, but merely show you the digital components in my system and how they are connected via the cables that I have. I just want to give you an advance warning that after I get out of this segment of the video that you see me talking right now and transition to show you the components in my system, the volume is going to go way up. So be prepared to adjust your volume because it's going to go way up because I'll be closer to my recording device. And also, that it's not going to be the most steadiest video that you've seen because at times I'm going to have to hold the recording device with one hand, so it's going to be a little bit shaky at times. I thought I'd give you advance warning. But I hope you enjoy the video. Hopefully it's educational and informative, and thank you very much for viewing this video. Okay, these are the digital components in my system at the moment, and I'll show you each one of them, the front panels, and then I'll get to the cable setup in the back. Up top is my Denafrips Pontus 15th edition DAC. I bought this in 2024. It's a very fine sounding DAC. It sounds tremendous for the price point, in my opinion. I really enjoy listening to this DAC. Again, this is a Denafrips Pontus 15th edition DAC. And below that is a DAC that I've had since I think around 2015. It's a Luxman DA06 DAC. And I still use it on occasions to this day. It sounds tremendous. It has this very warm analog sound. It's a beautifully sounding DAC in my opinion. This Luxman DA06 DAC. And below that, this is my high-res player. This is a Sony Z1ES high-res player. I use this as a transport as an output goes to one of my DACs when I'm listening to sources on this device. It's a really nice player in my opinion. This is a Sony Z1ES high-res player. And below that is my SACD player. This is a Sony XA9000ES super audio CD player that plays CDs. I've had this, gosh, probably at least 20 years. Still running great to this day. Love listening to SACDs and CDs on this unit. The digital output goes to the DAC that I'm using. The Denafrips Pontus 15th DAC. Very nice SACD player. And across the way, I have a backup SACD player that I bought from a thrift store. Gosh, maybe 15 years ago, for like $25. It's a Denon DVD 3910 SACD player. I like it because it plays DVD audio as well. But I'm going to go across the way in back of the units, and show you the cable setups. This is the back of the digital components in my system. Again, the unit on top is my Denafrips Pontus 15th edition DAC. The unit below that is my Luxman DA06 DAC. Below that is my Sony Z1ES high-res player. And at the bottom is my Sony XA9000ES super audio CD player, which plays CDs. Now I'm going to show you the back panels of each of these units. the inputs and outputs, and then I'm going to show you how I interconnect the units. As you can see from this wide shot, excuse me, it's a very simple setup. And sorry if you can't see the lettering in the back of my Denafrips Pontus 15th edition DAC, but here you have an output section of balance outputs and RCA outputs. I'm using Tice audio cables, and they go directly to the input of my Past Labs X2 preamplifier. One of these days I'm going to get those balance cables, but for now those Tice audio cables sound sensational. This is the digital input section where you have two coaxial inputs, two AES inputs, an optical input, I believe that's I2S input, and a USB input. It's my Denafrips Pontus 15th edition DAC. Below that, and again I use this on occasions, it's a great sounding DAC, is my Luxman DA06 DAC. Here you have the analog output section, RCA outputs, balance outputs, and a digital input and a digital output section where you have two coaxial inputs, two optical inputs, a USB input, a coaxial output, and an optical output. This is a great sounding DAC. I've had this for, gosh, I think since 2015. It still sounds sensational. So if I want to use this, I just swap the cables over from my Denafrips Pontus 15th edition DAC to this one. Below that, this is my Sony Z1ES high-res player. Now this player plays a variety of files. It'll play DSD 64, DSD 128 files, 192 kilohertz 24-bit files, 96 kilohertz 24-bit files, a variety of files. It's a great player. I do not, as you can see, I'm not using the RCA and balance outputs because I don't use the DAC in this unit. My Denafrips Pontus 15th edition DAC and my Luxman DAC are better than this one. So I don't use this. And this is pretty much a digital transport for me. And that I'm using, here I'm using the USB output. I'm going to get to that output in a minute. At the bottom, this is my Sony XA9000ES Super Audio CD player. Now, this player, as you can see, the top section, the top RCA output section is not in use. That's for 5.1 sound, where you have the center channel, the subwoofer channel, and the front channel. I'm using the RCA outputs for this one. Again, these are Tice audio cables. Now, I'm using those cables only for the output of the DSD stream, the analog output of the SACD stream, because this unit does not have a digital output for DSD. So for DSD, when listening to Super Audio CDs, I'm using the analog output, RCA analog output, and that goes to the input of my Past Labs X2 preamplifier. When I'm listening to CDs, however, I use a coaxial output, and that connects directly to my Denafrips Pontus 15th edition DAC via the coaxial input. Now, for this application, I'm using a AudioQuest carbon cable. When I'm listening to high-res files from my Sony Z1ES player, I'm using a cartridge clear cable, and that connects directly to the USB input of my Denafrips Pontus 15th edition DAC. Again, this is a cartridge, I believe that's how you pronounce it, clear cable. I don't think the letter is coming out. This is a nice cable. But again, as you can see, it's a very simple setup. So that represents my current setup in the digital section of my stereo system. Please leave your comments in the comments section below. Please like and subscribe. Hit that thumbs up button. Thank you for viewing. God bless, strong love, and more important than the music, more important than digital setups, keep the peace worldwide.